I wanted to ask you some questions about being a black man and what that experience is like, specifically thinking about race. So you know what it's like to be a black woman in this society, and different positive and negative experiences. How did your experience as a black woman influence the way you think about race now and gender as a black man? Can you say something about what those experiences are like? I mean, you know, one of the things we talk about with gender is the unique discrimination that black men face in this society. Can you say something about your experiences in that context? Like, how did you feel knowing that as a black man you're going to maybe have some particular experiences around gender that you might not have had as a woman?
It could be, for me, it could be something as simple as going out to a club. It could be something as simple as that. Being a black woman and being, I guess, butch or whatever, going out, if I got into an altercation with a guy and it was verbal, it was usually generally just left at that. Being a black man is very different. It is very different. Men are quick to test their masculinity as well as yours. It's something that's very unavoidable. I can't renege now and say, well, oh no, I'm a woman. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. And for me, it would be really unnecessary to say that. I mean, obviously, if I was a dude, I have to be able to handle myself. But I would definitely say in that, in particular sense, yes, it's a little frustrating. Men with other men are just, it's really bizarre. It's really just this big macho thing. And it's tough to get around. There is no way around it. It's something that you have to do on a consistent basis. It can be something, in Minnesota, they have a light rail system. And it's not like here in New York where you actually go through a turnstile. You buy your ticket at this little booth thing and then you just get on the train. So what happens is the police, they come on the train, they check everybody's ticket. If I was seen as a black woman and say I was having a hard time finding my ticket or something like that, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. Being a black man, get off the train set. Go ahead and check all your pockets. Okay, well, go ahead and buy another ticket, and seeing as how you didn't have your ticket, I'm going to go ahead and give you a citation. On top of making you buy another ticket. So, it's tough, it's a harsh reality, but the beat goes on. Like, if this is the way that I want to live, then I have to be prepared for any and all situations, rather. So.
You find it empowering to have that kind of threat that might come with being a man, you know, in a different way that women are concerned about their safety?
To some certain extent, yes. It could be me walking down the street at 4 o'clock in the morning now and feeling very comfortable and secure and knowing that nobody's going to say anything or try and do anything. Not unless you're trying to rob me or something like that, but as far as being a black woman and walking down the street, you have to worry about either being robbed or raped or killed or whatever. So yeah, it's that in a sense is very comfortable, makes things easy. But at the same time, you see people late night, it could be a woman and she's looking at you like, what's he doing? I'll see girls like if I'm walking up too fast, they'll just stop and they'll wait till I pass. Like, are you serious? So yeah, kind of a catch-22 situation. So.
What you mentioned your interactions with heterosexual males who tend to be like always trying to exert their masculinity or express that. What are your interactions, like your interpersonal interactions with black men? What do you have in those relationships with them, like friendships, and what?
Mostly black men here, they're either family or they're friends. Most of my friends are homosexual, so I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. And the guys that I do know in Minnesota, I generally white. So as far as relationships with black men, like There's guys at work that I see, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. The interaction's a little bit different. Like now, a guy's more prone to ask me, "Hey, did you see the game yesterday? Or do you know what the score was?" You know, I mean, I watch sports. Don't get me wrong, but you gotta freaking be kidding me. Or, well, hey, we're all going out to a bar. You know, as soon as we got work, when we come, things like that, little macho stuff. We play darts. So.
So you don't feel like this has given you access at all in any kind of way?
I passed before. So for me, no, but it's a little bit different because now I look like a guy who's growing up, who's 24 or whatever the case may be, as opposed to before. Like, I wish I had a picture or something. I don't know. For me, I think I still look butch. Or if anything, I look like a young boy. Even though I was 21, 22, I look like I was still 16. So it is a little bit different. It's a little bit more access. You know, I find guys more prone to ask me, do you want to come to the strip club, things like that. So, yeah, it's a little bit more access.